Hey, John Weber, the 5D New Human Podcast guy. Are you at 5D yet? You most certainly are if you're tuning into this channel. If you've watched these episodes or you're following my shorts, chances are you're vibrating in the frequency of the 5D New Human. If you're finding this interesting, curious, or saying, what the heck is this all about? Awesome. That's all a frequency signal. Curiosity is a frequency signal. Interest is a frequency signal. Disgust is a frequency signal. Irritation is a frequency signal. 5D New Humans, I talk about frequencies. That's all this podcast is about. It's about recognizing and feeling the frequencies within your own soul. It's in your own body. That's right here inside your chest. And the 5D New Human frequency is discovered in here, in the center of your heart. It's the love and light frequency of God, Source. It's life itself, because 5D New Humans, we're alive. We are human beings. We are life itself. So here's the first step to discover your 5D New Human frequencies. Is the world around you stressful? Are you overwhelmed with the pressure and the stress of life? Anxiety about paying bills, about how you're even going to survive. You're worried about COVID. You're worried about your health. You're worried about your kids. You're worried about your parents. You're worried about your neighbors. You're worried about pollution. You're worried about Donald Trump. You're worried about wars in Iran and Iraq. You're worried about America and NATO. You're worried about Canada and America hostilities. Those are all frequencies. And those frequencies are all around you. 5D perception is that frequency of stress and anxiety, that frequency of overwhelm, that frequency that's literally driving us crazy. That's 5D perception. That is your 5D perception, noticing that everything around you is frequencies, and those frequencies are going crazy, 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 crazy. And if you're going crazy right now, if you're freaking out, that's a sign you're in 5D perception. Okay? How do you transition from the 5D perception to the 5D new earth? Here's how it starts. You recognize all these frequencies when you're absolutely going crazy and your frequencies are off the charts and you're almost hyperventilating. You sit quiet, alone, wherever that is. Find a spot, ideally in nature, on your back porch, on your front lawn, wherever it is. And when all those frequencies are going crazy, this is the 5D perception maneuver. You go like this. You breathe in, baby. You breathe in that life frequency of oxygen, because your breath is life itself. And once you breathe in and you fill your chest with this oxygen, and you hold that breath, and then you exhale slowly, 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 slowly. And while you're simultaneously focusing your attention on your breath coming in, and you focus nothing but your attention on the sound going out, and as you do that, and then do it again, and then do it again, and you will discover right here in the center of your chest and in your belly, when you're only focused in this exact now moment, the exact now moment of your breath, in your breath out, in that exact moment, you will discover that there is a place within you that's free of all of those anxiety frequencies, that's free of all those worry frequencies. And when you discover that one spot, that is your now moment, that is your direct portal, that is your heart umbilical cord to who you are. You are life itself. That's God force. That's God frequency. And that is known as peace. That peace is called the peace of God, and that peace is right inside of each and every one of us. That's the 5D new human frequency. That's the 5D new human discovery. And so what happens is you find that peace, and when you hold on to that one little spot of peace, and you do this for 3 or 4 or 7 breaths, right? And you just sit quiet, you will discover that all those negative frequencies that are absolutely going crazy, they start to calm down. They don't feel quite as heavy. There's a peace there. There's a contentment there, right? And these frequencies that are all around us, we don't control anything external to us. The only thing that we ever control, and this is the 5D new human perception, and this is the 5D new earth, we live from that one now moment in the center of your chest, that peace place, that's who you are. That's the 5D new human frequency. That's the 5D new earth. That's the doorway to the 5D new earth. Those are the gateways to the 5D new earth, right? That's the threshold to cross over into the new earth. That's the bridge to transition to the new earth. These are all words that are flying all around. They're flying around from everybody. They're flying through every person who's talking about this spirituality, because we're discovering it. And it's called the now. It's called that now moment. 5D perception, right? God, source, frequency, right? Universal mind, universal energy, universal knowledge, universal everything. It's who you are as a human being, because 5D new humans, we realize that we are life itself. And as life itself, as biological beings, each and every one of us is directly connected from that one now moment to our source frequency. And once you tap into that and you find that space, that's the new earth. That's the new earth. And you go into the new earth and you're able to look at the new earth through that piece. You look at that new earth through that piece. And as you do, you'll find that piece, and then you'll discover that someone will show up and you'll be ripped out of that and you'll be brought back into the 3D matrix. When you get brought back into the 3D matrix, you discover it because those frequencies will start to come again. Deep breath, go back to your core frequency, go back to your now. And once you fully master this and you become a complete 5D new human and you transition into the new earth, you live and you see the entire world externally through that now moment, through that love and light frequency. So you bring that peace that you are to the person next to you who's going crazy, to that person next to you who's freaking out, and you say, try this, just try this. And you invite them to try this 5D new human frequency. It's an embodied condition that is the new human being, and it's the new earth, and it's already here. It's already here. We're all in the new earth already, right? It's only a perception, and that perception is right here inside the center of your core frequency. And once you establish that connection and you turn it inside out and you look at the world around you, whatever way you see the world around you, that's the right way to see the world. See through your love and light. Look at your love and light. Shine your love and light into the world. And as you do, boom, boom, you're in the new earth. You're in the new earth. And so anything that's out of sync with this frequency of you, right? It doesn't make that not part of the new earth. It's just something that's a frequency that you're not in. But whoever is providing information from this same love and light frequency, and they're turning inside out, they're sharing their own love and light frequency. And in 5D New Human, on this podcast, I am not talking about anything political. I'm not talking about anything religious. I'm not talking about anything other than a frequency. The 5D New Human frequency of life itself. And attached to this human frequency is every sensation that can be experienced from stress and worry and anxiety, right? And love and joy and peace. All of these frequencies are flying all around us. But here's the secret. When you come to 5D and you discover your own inner place and you connect and you own your own love and light frequency, and you know that you're owning it when you feel good. When you feel like a little kid and you're giggling because you're so happy and you're doing something that you love to do. Maybe that's playing with a yo-yo. Take me back to being a kid. You know, we didn't have anything. We didn't have a whole lot of money. This was back in the 60s. You know, what was fun? It was bouncing a rubber ball off of the cement wall and catching it. Because we didn't have video games. We didn't have all those things, right? Well, we had a bike, maybe, you know. We weren't walking around in a world that was just overwhelmed with wealth and distractions, right? No, we just lived in a peaceful frequency of discovering the little child joy in our own belly. And that is available to you. That is available to me. That is available to every single person who's listening to this podcast, every single person who's resonating with this. And if this is resonating, and you know it's resonating if you're still here, if you're still watching this, you have a frequency in your belly that's communicating to you. And that frequency that's in your belly is your 5D new human perception. That's it. And if that internal frequency is not positive, just own your frequency. Take a deep breath, own your frequency. Stop all other focused attention off of anything else that's going on inside of your body except for this one thing, your God source, breath. You breathe in life. You exhale love. You breathe in the love and light. You exhale the love and light. We are the love and light frequency. We find where we feel amazing. Discover other people who feel amazing. Discover other things that make you feel amazing. Just be in that love frequency and then mirror loop it. What does that mean? Mirror loop it. Find something that you love and say, I love that. So if you're Christian, maybe you're gonna reference somebody who's given a quoted scripture about how to live your life, right? Maybe you're an atheist and you're gonna talk about the power of your own mind and the power of being able to control your own frequencies and the power of being able to take control of your own knowledge. Because here's the secret, even if you're an atheist, you zoom in, you still have that God frequency, and it's only a word, you have that frequency of knowing. And if you just breathe and you come to the realization that you are alive, that's called the breath of life, you realize that you are alive, that life frequency that gives you that is life itself. And so if people call that God, you can call it whatever you want. But the frequency, it's available to each and every human because boom, boom, that's the 5D new human perception. And once you own this and you own your love and light and you own your joy space and you own your frequency and whatever's going on around you, you don't allow that to freak you out. Don't let the money worries, don't let anything else freak you out. Just live in this one now moment. And in this one now moment, you will always know what to do next. You'll know where to go to get help. You'll know where to go to give help. Because when you start giving help to others, that's boom, boom. That's you sharing your love and light. And by the way, we have an abundant supply of love and light. We are right here. We are directly connected to the God source frequency, which is nothing but love and light. That's the 5D new human. That's what this podcast is about. That's the movement that's taking place across the planet, right? So you can laugh at it. You can call me crazy, right? You can say, oh, this guy's a complete kook, utter nut. Fine. What's the frequency? Ignore my words, because my words are my words explaining my frequency. I'm bringing you to my core love and light frequency. I'm turning inside out and I'm putting my love and light on the table as I'm seeing it. I'm not here to argue it. I'm not here to debate it. I'm not here to have a challenge. I'm just putting it on the table. Boom, that's who I am, right? And if you have your own love and light frequency, you just put your love and light frequency on the table. You don't have to resist my frequency. Just put your own love and light on the table, right? And that's what's happening right now. And you know who's doing that? The humans, the 5D new human, the human face, the human voice, not those hiding behind the machines and all the gimmicks and all the AI stuff. They can help us to amplify our message, but the 5D new humans that are changing our earth, right? The ones who are determining our future, that's you and me. That's you and me right now. Those are us at 5D. But discover your own love and light frequency. Discover your core love and light frequency. Discover it, own it, and then boom, turn inside out and look at the world that way. And look at everything in the world that reflects the same inner frequency that you have, and then mirror loop it. Comment about it. Love it, like it, share it. And you know what you're going to discover? That people who see your authenticity, they see your message, they see your love and light, they're going to see and they're going to get it, and it's going to resonate with their pure love and light. And pretty soon as the lights turn on, boom, boom, we turn our love and light on by sharing our core message, by sharing our love and light. That's what this podcast is about. 5D New Human, just sharing my love and light. Talking about the frequencies of 5D. It's got nothing to do beyond that. Just find your own frequency of love and light and share that. and look at the world around you. So wherever that is, maybe you're a healer, maybe you're a parent, right? Maybe you're a neighbor, maybe you love pets, maybe you love animals, maybe you love to fix things. Whatever your love and light frequency is, find it, own it, put your light on, share it with the world around you. Give away your love and light, invest your love. We have an unlimited, abundant currency of love and light, right? So rather than look to receive, turn inside out and say, where can I give my love and light? Let me give a love and light to this person. Let me give a love and light to that person. Let me give a love and light comment to that person. And here's another frequency. Here's another frequency. It's an absolute 100% certainty that there are tens of thousands of people who are way less fortunate than you are, that are suffering way more than you're suffering, way more than that. So when you discover your own frequency of love and light, right, find those who potentially are not in your frequency, and what can you do to love them? How can you help them? How can you support them with a comment? And maybe it's the kid who's putting out his first podcast, right? And he's stumbling on his words or on her words, right? But they're daring to put their love and light on the table. And they're a little bit nervous and they're a little bit ashamed because you know what? We've always been defensive of our love and light because, my God, if we show love and light, that could be we could be perceived as vulnerable. That's frequencies. When you own your core frequency and you come to know that, boom, boom, you are the source frequency of life itself, like that is the most powerful, powerful, powerful frequency that exists. And that frequency is you. That frequency is inside of you. That frequency is inside of me. That frequency is inside of every single human being. And once we connect to this, boom, boom, it's called the 5D New Human Perception. Boom, boom, it's the 5D New Earth. And boom, boom, it's not a new planet, right? It's not a new anything. It's just a new perception, 5D New Human Perception. That's what this podcast is about. That's what this message is about. Spread this message, share this message. This message is turning on right now. All it is a frequency, you resonate with it. So if you resonate with my language of 5D New Human and frequencies and this whole new earth concept and those work for you, maybe you're resonating on the idea that you're Christ, that you're a Christian, right? And that you're living in the new system. You're living in the new earth, right? Because Armageddon has come and gone. Right? And the evil has been defeated. The evil has been defeated because the evil, right? The evil is just a frequency. And the frequency of evil has no power over our love and light, God, source, frequency that we are. And it's got nothing to do with religion, although you can attach it to religion, right? It's got nothing to do with science, although you can tie it to science. Right? It's got nothing to do with philosophy, but you can tie it to a philosophy, right? Each and every human being and each and every human endeavor that has ever been put forth, boom, was put forth from a 5D frequency of God's source as creators, co-creating with our own source frequency, right? And every single thing that exists in this world is love and light. The only thing that we have to do is allow our love and light to be on the table and let everybody else's love and light to be on the table. Let every other idea, every other concept exist, and let every other frequency exist because it's all part of the whole, right? It's all part of the whole. When we see and we understand it all, that's 5D perception. Nothing mysterious here. Nothing crazy here, nothing stupid here, nothing but a frequency. Is the frequency resonating? Do you feel this frequency resonating in your heart? Come on, you do. If you're still here, the frequency is resonating. So how do we optimize the frequency? Number one, you discover it, you hold it, be in your joy space. And boom, boom, you'll get knocked out of whack because people are going to come up and crazies will come and your neighbors will come. And pretty soon you start to realize what's knocking you out of your frequency, right? Has got nothing to do with you and your connection to your frequency. They're just external frequencies that are coming around you that are not in sync with your love and light. So own your love and light, turn on your love and light, and anything that moves you out of the frequency of feeling amazing, just put your light on it. Don't fix it. Don't argue it. Just look at it. Just say, boom, by the way, here's my love and light. Here's my love and light. I love the fact that you're sharing your love and light. Thank you for sharing your love and light. Even if you completely disagree with it, you can agree that they're sharing their perspective. Thank you for sharing your perspective. By the way, we get comments of people who, you're a kook, you're crazy, only Jesus is Lord, right? All of those are frequencies. And by the way, every one of those frequencies is love and light, and they're welcomed here. Your frequency is welcomed here because anything that shines is part of the love and light frequency. And once you're in the new earth, you truly own your core frequency, like all the crazy stuff that's going on around you, you just move away from it. You don't get thrown off course. You don't argue, you don't fight, you don't resist. You just be. You are literally living and you embody the God frequency, which is love and light. And when you're in that frequency, love is amazing, life is amazing, and you have an unlimited supply of love and light that you can invest in everybody else around you. And when we all start doing that, boom, we're in the new earth. That is the new earth that's happening right now. The new earth is happening right now. And boom, boom, we're all putting our lights on, and all the lights that are on, right, are in fact the very frequency that's creating all the chaos, right? Because we're all looking to find our own balanced frequency, and the balanced frequency is not going to be in the 3D matrix. The balanced frequency is not in a new political movement. It's not in a new positioning. It's not in a new weapon system. It's not in a new AI system. The frequency is already known to humanity. It's just boom, owning it. Owning your own core frequency. We are love and light. We are divine. That's who we are. Like, that's the new human. And man, am I passionate. I mean, it's just off the charts to me. Boom, I'm just putting my lights on. And life is so satisfying and so fulfilling and so amazing. And it can be that way for you too. I'm going to run one of my little commercials here. Hopefully it's resonating with you, and see if you can kind of sense the frequency that I'm sharing. Have a listen. Hey, John Weber here, host of the Spiritual Quest podcast on Spotify and Apple, sharing a 5D new human perception thought. 5D new humans talking. When 5D new humans are talking, they're talking from in here, and they're sharing their own love and light. That's all we talk about is our own point of view. We're sharing our own love and light. I'm John Weber. I'm a 5D new human. I'm putting my human face and my human voice out there to communicate my love and light out to the world. We listen to every other person who shares their love and light from their heart. And when somebody is sharing their own pure 5D love and light truth, it resonates as 5D perception. That's what we're sharing. 5D perception is not arguing, it's not debating, it's not challenging, it's not resisting, it's not fighting. 5D new human perception is listening with an open heart from the love and light, which is the frequency of who I am. And I feel and resonate with the love and light in every situation that I encounter. That's 5D new human perception. Are you at 5D yet? This is what I'm talking about on my podcast. I'd love to have your input. Share a comment. Share this video. Share the podcast, The Spiritual Quest, on Spotify and Apple. God bless you. Peace. Boom, boom. Lights are on. Boom, boom. The 5D new human frequency. Own your love and light. Own your own core frequency. Discover your now moment. Your coherent frequency. It's breathe in and it's breathe out. That's the only place that you focus. The focused mechanic mechanically controls their own frequency field. And once you tap into your own frequency field and you own your own frequency field, all the other chaotic frequencies around you, you don't have to be thrown off guard by them. Yes, in the beginning, you'll be thrown off, but then you'll come back. And then you'll be thrown off, and then you'll come back. But what you'll discover is pretty soon, you'll just become so coherent that all of these other frequencies that are around you, you discover that they're there, but they don't influence you. It's like they no longer have an effect. Like, I'm no longer freaking out because Donald Trump's the president. I'm no longer freaking out because there's Canadian tariffs. I'm no longer freaking out because my daughter is dating an atheist. I'm no longer freaking about whatever it is that's external to me, because whatever it is that's external to me, whatever is external to me and whatever is external to you is not your God frequency. It is a God frequency external, but it's not in it's not in harmony with your frequency, right? But when you're in your love and light frequency, you are in perfect harmony with everything else around you. So you won't freak other people out. You won't get everyone else upset. You don't try to change the frequencies around you. The only frequency that you have any control with is owning your own. And the minute that you get knocked out and the minute that you start interacting with life when you're not in your frequency, that creates more chaos. That creates conflict. That creates the battles. That creates the 3D matrix. That's what we've been struggling in. And that's what right now, boom, boom, the 5D new humans, we're beyond that. We're beyond that. Are you a 5D new human? Are you 5D new? If you're here, that frequency is just resonating all around you. And you can call it whatever you want. I call it 5D new human perception because I want to be able to distinguish my coherence, because I am not an AI, I am not a computer, I am not an algorithm, I am love and light. I am that frequency, and I'm turning inside out and sharing my love and light with you. And I invite you to do the same. Not talking about anything here political. This is only a frequency. It's John Webber, 5D New Human. That's my frequency. I'm sharing my love and light frequency. Are you at 5D yet? Have you discovered that frequency within you? Once you do, and once you tap into whatever this is, you may discover that you are a magical healer. You have the wisdom to be able to support those who are struggling. And you will discover all those other frequencies around you that are out of sync, but you will also be able to go over and resonate your love and light frequency in a way to help create peace, right? You're the guy who goes in and helps to calm the waters. You're the guy who can go in and can interact. When there's conflict between people, you can bring your love and light between both sides, and you can bring coherence to the frequency battles, right? That's what the 5D New Humans are doing. We have a new website called 5dnewhuman.com. If you're resonating in this frequency and you know you're a 5D New Human and you know how to think and talk about all the other elements of our reality without getting all freaked out about it, that's what we're doing. And you know what's happening is once we completely access the new earth, boom, boom, we're in the new earth. All of our problems are now, our lights are on. All of our problems are just basically melting away. All of those frequencies are no longer going to be allowed to be in our frequency field because we resonate as 5D New Humans. That's the new earth. That's the transition that's taking place. That's the change. That's the choice that's sitting in front of you. That's the option that you have. So make the choice. Find where you love light. Find that place. Discover that love and light now moment within you. Live there. Find that frequency and then turn inside out and share that frequency. Share it with everyone else around you and discover wherever you see other people who shine their light and it sparkles in your own eye, mirror loop it. I love that guy. I love that girl. I love that video. I love that idea. I love that athlete. Just share your love and light. Everything is love and light as long as you're looking at the love and light. That's the 5D New Human perception. I share other 5D New Human ideas. Obviously, the 5dnewhuman.com is a brand new place, and it's a new idea that I have that I'm pursuing. But there are so many different groups and channels. In fact, I'm a member of the Light and Love Club with Courtney and Zero, right? And I share a link on my podcast on every episode to join. Come over to that group. It's just a group of boom, boom, people with their love and lights on. We're just loving and lighting everybody. We're in this new jacked frequency of knowing that we are source, we are love and light, and we're just turning inside out and sharing our love out to the world. That's what this podcast is about. That's what this movement is about. And I hope that you'll join us. You can check out, again, I have a Substack page at Seeker Explorer. Check out 5D New Human podcast here on Spotify and on Apple. It's on my YouTube, Seeker Explorer. I have a Rumble channel called The Spiritual Quest. And you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love all of you because you are here with me. Boom, boom, I am the love and light. You are the love and light. Boom, boom, our love and lights are on. And the new earth is here, the new earth is here, and it's radiating, radiating, radiating. Are you at 5D yet? It's just a frequency away. I love you. Listen in. Be back next week. Peace.